So we're going to play a little bit of a game. It's also called the tap game. So if I happen to tap you once, you open your eyes and stop doing what you're doing. If I tap you twice, you open your eyes, stop doing what you're doing, and also you can do anything.
I've been hoping, I've been praying someone else could feel this pain and save me from the feeling liquor. Only has me falling quicker. Look me in my eye, tell me that we fine. Cause right now I feel like I'm stuck up in the fire. Fading slowly, falling faster, falling faster.
Remember how I told you about empathize being among the stages of design thinking? Just to remind you a little bit, empathize is to simply put yourself in another person's shoes. So what happened in the previous game? One person had the chance to not only stop doing what he was doing, but also he had an opportunity to do anything. That is including to help the person that was feeling the pain. So he actually felt what the person felt, but he never bothered to help them. So he did not empathize. So to empathize is to actually try and understand and feel what another person is feeling and take a step to actually attempt to help them. That's the general idea of design thinking. So, why do we empathize? Why is empathizing very important? One, you get a deep understanding of the problem. If you put yourself in another person's shoes, you'll actually see what they're saying, feel what they're feeling, and you get to understand the problem in a deep way and its root cause. So number two is to deeply appreciate a person's physical needs, but also emotional needs. Number three is for you to get to set aside your assumptions and to actually know the reality of the situation. Number four, which is really important, is to get to know what a person actually means than what they say. Because oftentimes people say what they don't mean. So if you empathize, you get a chance to know the actual demand of your client. Having seen what empathy can do and how it's important in the stages of design thinking, so how can we empathize, Larry? As humans, at some point of our life, we empathize a lot during work, in the streets, in the neighborhood. We do that a lot. But when it comes to getting data for our projects, how should we empathize? Number one, the why technique. You remember when you were a little kid and you'd ask so many whys until you got to the root cause, the root problem of the thing. So when you're talking to your friend, when you're getting data from your client, ask so many whys until you get to understand why they're telling you that, why they're doing that, why they're thinking what they're thinking, why they're saying what they're saying. That's number one. Number two is to interview with empathy. You just can't go and ask some random questions. You have to actually engage, not just wait for them to finish the talk so you could ask the next question. Engage with their answers. Ask them so many whys. Focus. Know what they say, know what they think, what they do, the tones of their voices, the way they move up and down. Notice everything for you to actually get to know the problem. I mean, we can't actually feel what others are feeling, but still we can try. And by empathize, we'll get to know the problem that these people are facing. So from empathize, we'll move it to define. And we'll start now to get the general idea and the general meaning of design thinking.